amigos y amores, and welcome to another castle experience where you are invited to journey back in time to AD in the year of our Lord. Recognized as a national monument, Montezuma Castle is where a journey begins. Want to see more unique experiences? Don't forget to like and subscribe. So to get to the castle, you have to go through the visitor center first, but it was closed and instead there was a tent trailer. Once you go inside, they had a bunch of goodies to look at, like this Park Ranger hat, and there was also Native American art and these really colorful postcards. Once you finish looking inside, you pay, and that actually grants you access to both Montezuma Castle and Tuzigoot, which looks like a magical fortress, which we will tour later. Now, this castle is currently located in northern Arizona, and it's believed to be built between 1100 to 1300 AD by the Sinagua people. These were people who hunted and gathered and were very crafty, just like your girl here. There's actually two parts to the castle. Castle A, which is a 5-story building that was built into the cliff with 45 rooms. Then there's Castle B that everybody knows, which was expanded even higher to 6 apartments. Back in the day, you could actually climb a series of ladders up to the side of the limestone cliffs, but because it was so delicate, they closed it off. Now further along, there's a miniature replica to show you how the Sinagua people lived.
Top floor. The elderly village lookout keeps his solitary vigil. His eyes search for approaching danger to those working the fields below the castle. It seems that over the ages, children and their actions change very little.
Now, what I thought was really neat was if you walked a little further along, you actually got to see the creek that the Sinagua people dug and ended up using for their homes. It was really peaceful and really beautiful to see and be a part of. And of course, we had to stop for some food at the Tavern Grill in the heart of Old Town Cottonwood, where it's been family owned and operated since 2005. We had the French onion soup, yum, the grilled veggie melt, and the filet trio that was delicious. Now, about 35 minutes away is Tuzigoot, which is another national monument. It's 120 feet above the Verde Valley. You can stop at the visitor center, but since we already had our passes, we skipped it. On the way up there were all of these beautiful native plants, like this hitchhiker plant that has been traditionally used to treat osteoporosis and diabetes. This can be quite a steep walk, so make sure you wear comfortable shoes and clothing. We did get rain, so I was happy to have my pretty but worn jacket. This is a self-guided tour of 1/3 of a mile loop that leads you through the Tuzigoot Pueblo. The original Pueblo was 2 stories high with 87 ground floor rooms. Pretty amazing, huh? And yes, you guessed it, it was the same Sinagua people who also lived here. And just like Montezuma Castle, there was few exterior doors. Instead, the entry doors were made by ladders through little small roof openings. The village began as this really small cluster of rooms that they say was inhabited by about 50 people for 100 years. And then in the 1200s, the population doubled, and then it continued on doubling and doubling again. Once you've climbed the stairs, it's pretty neat to go inside. You get to see all of the lime and sandstone and see just how much of everything was preserved. It's really neat the way that they built everything. Then there's some stairs that take you all the way to the top that you're able to see all of the valley. It was so beautiful and breathtaking at the top that I just took a second to take everything in. It's incredible everything that we can learn from the people who once inhabited our land. I hope that you guys enjoyed my video. Now, if you want to learn more about castles in America, go check out my Ohika Castle video and check out Smithmore Castle where we rented the entire castle. Remember that you are strong, you're beautiful, and I love you so much. Los amo. Mwah!